Well, hey there. Happy day 1097 of What's She Up To Now. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, documenting my journey as I transition from the brick and mortar real world of business over a quarter century in corporate America and 47 years in different businesses and industries. Started my first business when I was 13. It was the ice business, and been doing different things, weird, varied plethora of things ever since then, in addition to being an executive in corporate America for some of the coolest companies on the planet. Really, really amazing companies I had the experiences to work for. Now, was everything about them amazing? No. It's like thinking everything about having your own business is going to be amazing. Everything about our lives isn't all hunky-dory, sunshine and rainbows and roses. Sometimes all of us are hit with challenges and changes that we need to flow with. 2020 sure taught us that with respect to the COVID-19 pandemic. All of us have been impacted by that in some way, shape, or form, and will probably continue to be into 2021, which is just crazy, but won't even go on to that topic. So what am I doing? What am I doing to combat that, to deal with that, to keep moving forward? A couple of things. Number one, I always do a 365-day challenge. This year's challenge, perfect for 2021 and perfect for me anyway in 2021, is do one thing every day that centers you. And today we were talking about places that make us feel centered and make us feel whole and complete and calm, places we can actually just be ourselves and be perfectly comfortable being ourselves. How many places like that do you have? We all need those. We all need places where we feel, I say home is one of my most centering places. Places I feel at home would be at home, right? Places I feel at home are out in nature. I love being outdoors in nature. If I can't be out in it because it's, 36 below wind chill like it gets here in Wisconsin winters, I can at least look at it through the windows and enjoy it and experience the calming sense that nature brings me. Some people freak out in nature and get all stressed out and don't like it at all. I am just the opposite. We're all different, and that's what makes the world fun and amazing, is that we are all different. Today's Supersize Your Business Challenge was about not biting the hand that feeds you. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. Meaning, of course, if somebody helps you or does something for you and helps you in some way, you shouldn't undermine, be ungrateful, unappreciative, or unkind to that person because they're doing something to help you. Now, I don't know about you, but do you know any people that when they help you with something, they always have an ulterior motive? I know a couple of people in particular like that, where they'll say they're helping you and they want to do this thing for you, but there's always a condition with it. So they'll do something nice, but you know that the shoe's going to drop because they did something nice, but you know they want something from you. Not exactly what I'm talking about, but you still shouldn't be bad to those people either. Whenever anybody helps you, you should focus on the positive. What was the benefit to you? And really be truthfully and honestly appreciative and grateful for that. I am grateful, and I'm getting more and more grateful all the time when people help me, because with my vision challenges, I'm needing more and more help, and I totally appreciate it. I totally appreciate now that people help me out and do things for me. So great idiom, been around in writing at least since the 18th century. Edmund Burke was a political writer who used it first in writing, although it's believed that it's been around for centuries prior to that in different forms. Basically, be loyal, be supportive, be kind, appreciate and be grateful for when people help you, and then go ahead and pay it forward. If somebody helps you in some way, there's probably ways right now, this very instant, that you can help other people. So maybe it's not donating a bunch of money because maybe you need financial help, but maybe it is volunteering some of your time and energy and talent and skills to help other people to move forward. And paying it forward is very, very important, at least in my humble opinion. So what else is going on? Working on the next Get Up and Go Challenge 2021. I'm going to do something a little different this year. Last year I had a different binder and notebook and journal for each of the challenges. And sometimes it's fun to go back and compare and contrast and look. Now, I probably have room in this one to do one more challenge, one more 30-day challenge. But in case I don't, in 2021, I figured I'm going to do the challenge more than once. So why not start an overall SOAP framework book, and then a little book for each of the key areas and aspects of our life as we go through and do the 30 plus day challenge. So I'll start, and I haven't designed the framework of them yet, but I've got one for each of the 7 major areas of our life, and then an overall book. And I will use that as a tool and a workbook to create some incredible content, incredible tools, incredible ways of not only doing the exercise, but actually keeping track of our progress each month in each of these key areas and aspects of our life. And will some months be absolutely blank? We don't do anything in a particular area of our life? Absolutely. Some months we might not do anything with respect to a contribution, or we might not do anything with respect to our physical well-being except for maintain the good habits that we have. But this is just a different way of capturing the information and growing and getting to know ourselves better, which kind of ties in with the annual centering challenge, right? As well as the individual get up and go challenges. I started doing get up and go challenge last year just as a way to give back and do what I could do in what felt to me like really uncertain, really chaotic, really crazy times. Now, they say be careful what you wish for, or what you hope for, or what you say and speak, because you create that. And I should stop saying anything about 2020 being a crazy, chaotic year, because guess what's happening? 2021 is following right up and following suit, if not even being as crazy or crazier than last year. So I'm going to stop, knock wood, stop saying that, and focus on the things that I want. And the Get Up and Go Challenge is the perfect way for me and you, if you choose to join me, it's absolutely free, to handle those challenges, handle those changes in a way that guarantees you're better off after it happened than before it happened. I teach what I call now the SOAP framework. I didn't call it the SOAP framework last year when I first started, but by the 3rd or 4th challenge, I'm like, okay, here's my framework. Here's exactly how I do this. Here's exactly how I guarantee to get better results after any change or challenge than before I experienced that change or challenge. How can I make sure every change, every challenge, every obstacle, every roadblock, every setback is turned into a stepping stone, not a stone wall for me and for those that I love and care about, and for those I've shared this framework with. That's it. That's what I'm working on. That and a huge, not a little, but a very big, huge organizational project for my home. Remember I said home is one of my favorite places and centers me, but over the last couple years with moving and everything, I have got boxes and boxes and boxes of miscellaneous stuff and just stuff that I brought with me that it's time I go through and organize and say, am I keeping this stuff or am I getting rid of it? Including like 20 tubs of notebooks and writing and things. I'm like, all right, am I going to keep this stuff and actually get somebody to help me do something with it? Or am I just going to let it all go? Because it's all in me, right? It's all in me already. Everything that's in there, everything I've written. It is fun to go back and see goals from like 5 years ago, though, and how I handled them and how I progressed toward them and how I tracked and measured whether I was making progress or not. It's fun to go back and see those things. I found a schedule, a planner from 2016, I think. So it was interesting to see how I was spending my time back then versus how I spend my days and what my days look like now. Absolute, positive, night and day difference how I spend my time now in 2021 each day versus how I spent my time in 2016 each day. So we can learn a lot and see a lot about ourselves by going back and finding things like that and looking at them. That's it. That's all I've got today. If I can help you in any way, hit me up in the comments below or direct message me. But if I'm a little slow at responding, it's because I've probably got my head in a tub or a box that I'm organizing and sorting. Have an amazing day, and I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow.